check this out. I wasn't a Banjo believer until a couple tournaments ago. So damn, see now I'm caught at a crossroads again. I don't know who to root for. I truly don't, because I want to see the Banjo go crazy.
All right, and you know another crazy thing that's just kind of mentioned. I mean, if you're a competitor in Smash, a lot of competitors aren't a fan of Sheik. If you're a spectator, I mean, watching Sheik is always hype, right?
Free.
But playing against this character can be
it's
pretty
unpleasant.
frustrating.
It is an unpleasant experience.
Yeah, just a quick button check here, making sure the Wonder Wings on deck. Webb warming up all the needle shenanigans, the B reverses, the wave bounces, the tech is on deck for both of these characters, honestly. I mean,
did you just rap, bro? The tech is on deck?
You already know, man.
I must be talking to Mr. Nasty. Charles then left.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
That's right, man. Get Charles in the booth right here, friends. Here we go. So, one thing that I'm a little curious about in this matchup is that we certainly know how Sheik needs to be played and piloted versus all characters. She cannot afford to trade with anybody.
Right.
Okay.
Check.
All her shit needs to be finesse heavy. Okay.
Check.
No, the off-stage gameplay needs to certainly be there. My fairs, my bouncing fishes, like I need to know how to not only trap you at the ledge, but also apply that same sort of mental resiliency to the off-stage gameplay. However, I'm a little bit worried about Banjo's buttons in the air, because there's going to be times where I might not be able to beat you in the swing. You have a much faster jab and down tilt. Everything that Banjo needs to do to get the party started, Sheik does it better. But when we're in this air, though, once you bring your ass up to the sky, it's a little different.
Everything's a little different on stage, right?
That's right.
I'm definitely an on-paper kind of guy, and I'll tell you right now, Sheik on paper, very, very broken. And Webb, honestly, has hit all those check marks you mentioned. Check, check, and check. But the thing is, can you do it again and again and again in bracket up on that stage? It's a little difficult here. Oh, Wonder Wing off stage here. You got to burn another one to get back. Already 2 out of 5. And if you don't know, Banjo only gets 5 Wonder Wings per stock. So very broken move, but it is a very limited option. And against a matchup like this, Juanpi might have to use it more to recover than for on-stage offense.
Oh, no doubt about that, man. This frame 10 there is getting busy, at least on that first hit. And get this exactly what I was talking about. Again, once you meet me in this air, it's a slightly different story. Nair, of course, getting the job done. Forward air, of course, looking terrifying as well, too.
And the main thing is going to be that grenade. How can you play around it? Love the drag down back air into that forward tilt here. We'll see if Juanpi has the Breagle Blaster on deck, or the Breagle gun on deck here. There's a bunch of tech that comes along with that as well. That move has so much tech behind it. You can do a bunch of cool cancels and even confirm it into things like the Wonder Wing.
That's right. That's right. You know, there's a little bit of sauce to Banjo, believe it or not, but you know, those options where you get to see the sauce are very rare sometimes. And that's not to say that, you know, somebody's playing lame on purpose or whatever, but it's just the nature of this character, man. But you know what? Despite, you know, the interactions kind of being a little different here in this matchup, I'd imagine this match might go actually the distance here. Both of these two sides not swinging super aggressively. Both sides really trying to fill each other out. Again, it's in WebbJP's best interest that you don't overextend versus Banjo. You don't want to get grounded into something. Oh, my goodness. Tipper up smash.
Man, we're seeing a lot of meaty active options here. That down tilt coming out from Banjo, so strong. And again, those multi-hits coming out with the back air, with the nair, doing a great job of kind of air-to-airing. And air-to-airing Sheik is definitely not an easy task. The grenade trade here, going to be able to get back onto the ground. The needles into the back air, still not enough. WebbJP rocking 150% the nair, the bouncing fish. It's still a combo even in this game, and it gets the job done.
I told you, man.
Okay, reversing the up air here, chipping away, getting that extra damage. Rage Sheik has a bunch of different combo routes that you can actually do in this game. Oh, looking real safe. This back throw should do the trick here, even though it's center stage. Banjo got that back throw, and it's going to be a great KO throw, especially against a light character like Sheik.
That's right. No doubt about that, man. Standing jab in the corner here. Of course, not the fastest jab in the business, but you do have some options to try to pin Sheik down. Not a very, even a weird sentence for me to say right there, pinning Sheik. I mean, she's always moving. But of course,
that Breagle Blaster looking like it's doing a lot of work here.
I think so.
Even Sour Dash Attack, a great combo starter as well. We'll see if Juanpi can line that one up. Can be pretty hard to ledge trap Banjo because that ledge drop B reverse, or ledge drop double jump B reverse down B is such a good option. And if the grenade pops on your shield, then Banjo can just bring out another grenade, right? So such a good option here. The Breagle Blaster covering more options, covering more area here.
Okay, of course, trying to control this terrain. A 10% differential between these two individuals. Whoa, wait a minute. Airtight right now. And this is another thing I'm a little worried about, too. You know, we see how great WebbJP is, of course, with the needle gameplay. But of course now they're kind of leaning out of the needle gameplay as much and taking some of these options away here from Banjo, namely the grenades. Oh my goodness, yeah. The grenade conditioning right into the needles, into the bouncing fish in the corner.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see Webb going to up smash there. The up smash would have gotten the KO there, but maybe Webb thinking that the bouncing fish would have been enough. Now this is where it gets scary. Oh, no up air either. Maybe not enough range. Not in range there for the up air, so Webb just opting for the fair, getting that stage control, getting the grenade control as well, but you got to seal the deal on this stock because this rage is going to get really dangerous.
Oh, what you doing? What you doing on this platform, Juanpi? My goodness. That was, wow. They were definitely cooking something up here right now. Juanpi on the verge of possibly taking a stock here, and I only say that even though that they are bleeding out at almost 200%, this is still Sheik. Okay, wow, finally. Finally!
Forward tilt on the platform will do the trick here. Trying to get the Briegel Blaster into the up tilt. I mean, I think that's one of the main confirms here for Banjo with that Briegel Blaster either into the up tilt or that Wonder Wing for the confirm. Great DI, falling up air. Going to break that combo up here. But Webb still getting a good amount of damage. 52 already on the board on this last stock.
That's right, but let's see what they can do with it, though. Nice. Again, there are some moments where she's going to show her hand. That dash attack was a little overzealous. And of course, Juanpi making him pay for it. Drag down on the nair, quick frame, 10 on the startup. You need as much speed as you possibly can get. Dare? Whoa!
Yeah, off the footstool from the tech roll. Great stuff coming out from WebbJP. And I mean, that's the one thing I love watching when I'm watching JP or WebbJP is just really bringing the tech through, right? All these different footstool things, and I mean, all the different needle confirms. Webb, very on point with this character.
Yes, no doubt about that. You got to know your strings. You really just have to know your win condition versus all characters because it's so easy to think, why I outframe everybody. What's the issue? So, well, you do, but not everything is true on you, and there are some characters that can exploit that. Banjo's not one of them, but you still got to respect Banjo.
Wow, the very last needle connecting there. Webb not ready for it. Maybe could have gone into bouncing fish there, but now Juanpi back on to stage.
Down throw? No, back throw here this time. Juanpi looking good right now. Has, oh, nice positional advantage. Down tilt into the corner. Now, I talked about some of Sheik's tilts being just a little bit better in terms of speed, but it's all position-based. If I got you in this corner, it is Banjo's tilt you need to worry about. And then, of course, forward air being -6 on hits needs a lot of respect shown to it. Great stuff right here on Juanpi's behalf.
Gahut coming through for game number 1 here. And wow, Banjo and Kazooie. And we talked about some of these characters that we didn't really know too much having a glow up here at one of the weirdest parts of the meta, like towards the late game where it's like, oh, okay, you know, we feel like we have this game figured out, we have this game solved, but yeah, I mean, there's so much characters that have so many different things, and Banjo has so much crazy tech. I mean, some of the tech is pretty much like task level where it's really hard for just a human to do it, but I think Juan doing a really good job of kind of combining the practicality with some of the tech, you know what I mean?
That's right. You definitely need the best of both worlds, I feel like, in a matchup like this. Oh, yeah, see, I love that. Again, he said, look, you've been trying to take my bombs or my grenades, excuse me, away from me this whole set, and you have shown that you know exactly what you need to do versus, you know, most characters that have items like that. But I like that little Z drop or down throw. I don't know exactly which one that was. And then, boom, right into the forward air. Again, I can't stress enough how dangerous Banjo is in the air. Wonder Wing, we'll get those wings clipped.
Wow, Uppy actually trading with the bouncing fish there. Going to get a chip and a little bit more damage and falling up air. Wow, Webb not really converting off that forward tilt. Briegel Blaster just right into the jab, getting that conversion real quick here. Yeah, I mean, doing a great job of controlling the neutral. Wow, and Juan knowing that the jab was actually going to go cross up, try to get a roll and get a really big punch with that forward smash, but Webb not running the jab too long.
Nope, not quite. Like that little falling up air into forward air too. I think that what scares me the most about characters like Banjo is that I don't exactly know when the string is about to start. Now I become a little bit more hip to like the neutral special sort of startups.
Right.
But like just like even like the falling up or into something, just like I don't know if it's the animation or if it's like whatever frame the move comes out on, but I'm like, there is nothing after this move. Yeah. And then Juanpi is like, actually, there's a forward air. So Juanpi, of course, just bringing something different to the table here right now. The character, of course, getting it done. WebbJP into the corner, just narrowly escaping the barrage of just special attacks, egg and grenade.
Ooh, I like that reverse up tilt Juan tried to go for there. No tech, but no reaction coming out from Webb to kind of go for that jab block or get some kind of follow-up there, maybe looking for the tech roll away, doing the get-up attack to get through that grenade here. And in a straight hit game, I feel like Juan has been doing a really good job of like landing that final fair, right?
Oh, Eddie Gordo. Love that down smash, man. That's going to shut it down there in the corner, too. I mean, we've seen just how dangerous both sides have been. WebbJP, of course, knowing how to put on percent in the corner. But I felt like, you know, just when it came to taking stocks, it was Juanpi that was just a little bit more proficient in that regard.
Yeah, using the up B to kind of break out some of these combos and really putting Juan in a really good position to just go for the grenade as well, right? Kind of use it as a layer of defense when you're in that disadvantage state. Stuffing out the grenade pool here. The back here, and Webb, 3 stocks on deck, and now we're playing. I don't want to interact with you, Sheik.
No.
I'm good, man.
I'm good. I'm chilling now. Now you got to come to me. Even though you are in the deficit, this is actually okay. I mean, we did see WebbJP in the last game with a couple dash attacks. I believe there was one where it either ended too early, and then I was able to up smash through it, or maybe it just, I don't know exactly what happened there. But regardless, he dash attacked and he ate an up smash for his troubles.
Oh, that down tilt is so strong right at the edge there. Popping the grenade, but Webb getting the grenade, but it's not going to be in his favor here. Back on the ledge against grenade, picking it back up. But those multiple jumps coming out from Banjo with the mix, with the fair. Now evening up the stock count, but Webb's got good percentage lead here.
And we'll see for how long he can hold on to it. Nair right there to bust up the party, taking a grenade from him into the back air. Stock is getting milked right here. And you need as much extra damage as you can possibly take if you're Sheik, too. I mean, of course, you know how to force the advantage to the corner, but are you really putting on any percent right now? The answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, 20% on deck right now. Here's the gentleman jab coming through here. Trying to get a little crazy off stage, and they're not going to connect. Getting the parry, but not the punish here. Tries to go for the down tilt, no cross-up. Webb able to get the down tilt.
Okay. Not seeing as many Wonder Wings anymore, too. I mean, I know he's out of them in this game, or in this stock. Oh, wow. Excuse me. I thought I spoke too soon. I thought I'd seen him do a couple already. Maybe I'm getting the last match mixed with this one.
It's hard because I feel like Juan has to save a lot of them for recovering because Sheik is so strong off stage, right? Okay. So it's going to be really, really tough for Juan to make the decision of when to use the Wonder Wings offensively, because on the other hand, Sheik is just so damn light, and you have armor on the Wonder Wing as well, right?
Woo! And that move lasts quite a bit of time. I didn't expect it to last that long at the ledge, too. Great little mix-up.
So nice active.
Yeah, it really is.
And I like that we're not going into the rapid jab here. Juan wants to go more for a vertical pop-up to try and get some kind of run underneath into the up tilt or something along those lines. So great setup for the actual stock.
Oh, yeah. And this match starting to spiral a little out of control right here for Juanpi. WebbJP just looking to maybe force this into another game, this time with the point on the board for themselves. F smash. Okay, needles in hand to try to disrupt the fun. Okay, double egg. Oh. Nice.
Center stage though, so a lot of space and room for Juan to get back on stage, get back to the ledge. The Briegel Blaster, first one connecting, but the second one not here. Webb able to even rack up some more damage. Webb looking like gonna seal this one out, not believing the last couple needles there, not gonna convert into the bouncing fish here.
It's that forwarder every time, bro, in the corner. I can't stress how good that move is. At least I think it's good. I guess
especially with the multi-jump, but I think right here, the cross-up, I don't know if it was needed, but you had the cross-up there as another layer of offense, and Webb going to fight back here, and we got an even set, Rod, 1-1.
1-1 indeed. And let's go ahead and take a peek at these replays here, courtesy of Lord at Devin. So again, there's the grenade on the way down. I feel like WebbJP did a really good job at readjusting how to work in and around, especially the grenade gameplay. If not jumping around it, because again, Sheik is blessed with some great mobility, but there's also a couple moments where they took it from him. But there's that down smash in the corner that time. Finally got the tech roll read. What good is forcing the advantage to the corner if you can't read which way your opponent's going to go?
Yeah, and you know, for Webb, there's probably a lot of adjustments going on. Not every day you fight a really, really good Banjo like Juan. So see what we got in store for this game number 3. It looks like this entire set might be on PS2. Both players are down.
That's right. Here we go. No surprise here. This is the classic. Nice jab lock. Hold up. Where are you going?
And it's from that gentleman, right? Instead of going into the rapid jab, kind of popping up at these earlier percents to try and get underneath and get some kind of sharking going with the up tilt or a platform tech chase.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look at this. Less is so much more. Z-drop on a grenade. Watch how you get up. And then again, the smoke, using that to their advantage, is that forwarder every time. And forwarder is so good of a move that you can even throw it just on shield for the most part.
As long as it's space, it's going to be safe.
Yeah. Uh-oh, wait a second. Let them know you might have wondered your last wing, my boy. You just wondered your last wing. Not really, though. I got a couple more of these left.
Okay, there's the up air. Up air, a very solid move in terms of the disjoint. Kazooie is a disjoint, and it comes out pretty quick. But not going to have a lot of punch and power behind her, right?
Yeah.
That's what the bear is for.
That's right.
Oh, the nair connects, but no bouncing fish follow-up. Webb is opting to go for the stage control and then get a setup later on where the bouncing fish is going to KO. Amazing calculation coming out from Webb.
Yeah, it's a very like Sheik and Fox is a sort of centric thing to go for like fall away nair on shield in the corner. Just again trying to read which option you're going to use, and hopefully this fall away nair, especially for a character like Sheik, how long it is, will cover just about everything you bring back onto the stage. So we're seeing this match start to play out in the favor of WebbJP, but as I say that though, again, this is not the most damage outputting character. One forward air that we've seen here from Juanpi can definitely close it out.
And that first projectile from the Briegel Bash for that initial one kind of bounces around and stays around for such a long time. It's so good for offstage interaction, so good for ledge trapping, and just like that, the jump gets caught, the back air connects.
That's right. Okay, you got to watch how you jump off this stage. I think, if you're playing a character like Banjo at top professional talent, I guess I don't even want to say if there even is such a thing. There are like top Banjos, we just need to see more of them. But if you're going up against one of this caliber right here, like you see with Juanpi, you need to watch how you jump at that ledge. Juanpi is always waiting for just like that haphazard jump that you turned your brain off and now I'm going to make you pay for it jump.
Okay, trying to use that neutral, maybe try to catch some type of air dodge here. Doing a really great job of air-to-air in WebbJP right now. Having the disjoint that is Kazooie goes for an offensive Wonder Wing here. How much are you going to pay? The falling up air going to bail you out of that combo. Yeah.
Okay, Juanpi, of course, getting busy with that nair again. Not the fastest of options, at least in comparison to what Sheik's bringing to the table, but the safety and their utility, I think, is something that I think WebbJP starting to maybe struggle a little bit with here. Even stocks, even percent.
Oh, I love the down tilt. It's not overextending on a dash attack to catch the landing here. Juan playing it very safe. And, I mean, what was a huge lead for Webb, now a huge lead for Juan, and that back throw might do it. Okay, the bouncing fish, not going to make that happen.
Uh-oh. Back throw. Excuse me, back air. Haven't seen much of that come into play here from Juanpi, but there's another forward air. You just cannot jump haphazardly. And I don't want to say WebbJP was jumping haphazardly. You have to move like this with Sheik. The minute you start standing still is when things get real scary for you. So keep the movement options prevalent. Nice down air. Nothing off the back air.
Uses the needles, but great patience coming out from Juan. Back throw to get some damage here. And again, what a turnaround. Okay, the jab one trying to set up that tipper down tilt into the up air. We've seen that confirmed many times. It's so many different percents here. Tries to get the reset, tries to get these falling up air setups here, but right now, Juan is playing so solid.
He's playing completely out of his mind right now. Back throw. Times like this where she probably wishes she had a KO throw.
I would use a Wonder Wing here and still got two in the bank again. Juan being very conservative with these Wonder Wings, right? I mean, sometimes we see some Banjos just letting it rip, trying to use that armor / intangibility to the most. But again, I think Juan has to save a lot of these Wonder Wings for the recovery. Sheik offstage just very, very strong. Another gentleman going to force the double jump here, and off to the other platform we go.
That's right. Trying to hold down the middle of the stage. Cannot afford to be in his corner anymore because forward air is on the horizon, but so is back air. It only took till dark red percents, damn near purple percents to get it taken, but we'll take it though. Not the worst spot, excuse me, to be in the world for WebbJP. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't even think about being around here, player.
Oh, the up air barely catching that platform tech chase. Again, just going to ride that grenade to safety back onto the stage. But Webb doing such an incredible job of just racking up this damage. Oh, if that connected, that could have been the game.
That's right. I love that. Wow. Again, these down tilts, really just the less is more sort of mentality from both of these two characters. It's starting to become a thing now even more. Nice. Wonder Wing right into the F smash. You also got to run the risk of down tilt in the corner too if you are Juanpi. Down tilt, very, very dangerous.
Braiding back and forth here. Sheik, I mean, Webb's got to be really careful. Already at 125%. A straight forwarder could do the trick. And the bear, Banjo, coming through with the muscle, getting the job done.
That's right. Man, now hold on, chat. Man, how do you pronounce this fellow's name? Is it Juanpi, like Juan and P? It has to be. Look, I'm hooked on phonics up here.
Let us know, chat. Let us know.
Somebody give me the Google pronunciation breakdown, okay?
No troll, please. No troll, please.
No, it is Juanpi. It's Juanpi. Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I was doubting a little bit, so I went back to Juan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thanks, chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
The chat gives and they take. Today they're giving. Thank you, Lord Twitch chat. Dang. I was scared, man.
So Juanpi up 2-1 now over WebbJP. This would be a crazy upset coming out from Wave D Pools.
Seed, 101 versus 28. My goodness. This might be one of the more chunkier upsets if it goes down like that.
Oh, the grenade confirmed, but wow, Juanpi actually going DIing towards the left there, and I think Webb maybe not too familiar with some of these grenade follows, right?
Yeah, I think that too. And also another thing too that I'm a little curious as to why it's happening. We're not seeing as many of like the tipper up smash KOs. Now, granted, I wasn't very familiar with WebbJP's gameplay up until Watch the Throne. Big fan now. But one thing that they did a really good job of at that event was, you know, never mind. Hey, what do you know? I'm Negro Damas. Hey, what do you know? What do you know?
You know a little something about Sheik.
A little something. There's something about that lady, okay?
Well, I love that you brought that up, Rod, because it's so important that Sheik gets these earlier stocks, right? I mean, you're not going to get every Sheik, you're not going to get a stock with Sheik every single time at around like sub 50 with an edge guard, especially Banjo with how Juanpi's like saving these Wonder Wings. The edge guards are probably not going to come through as often, but these tipper up smashes, getting the KO on Banjo, a heavier character at around 100 is a big deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a few of her moves that actually pack that punch. Like she has them, but they have to come at the courtesy of some sort of setup beforehand. And I'm like, what are we missing? We're getting bouncing fish off stage. Back air's killing at 300,000%. That's on the mark, but oh, it's the tipper up smashes. My bad.
Ooh, very active. The forward smash not going to be able to connect, but not too much end lag on that forward smash. They're going to grab the grenade. And again, WebbJP kind of getting these grenade hits, but not going the correct direction on the dash off the follow-up here. So maybe we'll see a huge turn in this set when Webb is able to convert harder off of these grenades.
Well, yeah, we'll see. WebbJP right now just cooking with the right grease. 91% with 3 stocks. Put the bird up, okay? It's not doing what it's supposed to do anymore.
Ooh, I love the back air conversion. Okay, but the grenade's in hand. Not going to be able to toss it in time here. Another Wonder Wing charge. Directional air dodge. Juanpi getting back on to stage here, but it's 3 stocks to 1. This is going to be a really hard comeback.
I agree. I'm smelling a forward air coming here. I think it's on the way.
Ooh, okay. DIing in on these forward tilts here, and Webb not punishing the second one as hard. Maybe kind of predicting the DI out. Not going to get the no tech in place, and the forward air does connect, does hit its mark.
Hey, man, what's going on here? Look, what's going on, Charles? Am I just predicting the future, or is, maybe Banjo's neutral a little, one-sided, Maybe. Who knows?
I mean, that feels like the go-to move for Juanpi, right?
That's right. That's right. It's only the 36 to 1, but hey, I spoke that one into reality, I promise you.
You hit him with the reality stone?
That's right. Okay, here we go right now. WebbJP with all the Infinity Stones right here, looking to needle snap away right here, whatever's left of Juanpi at 112%.
Wow, just keeping Juanpi right at the ledge here. A lot of Wonder Wings getting expended. And, I mean, you're on your last stock, so there's only 2 Wonder Wings left for this entire game here. It's a really big deal. Every single Wonder Wing expended is a huge W here for Webb.
Bro, look, I feel something happening. I'm feeling something different, okay?
Okay.
I don't like the way this match is starting to trail out right here for WebbJP. He's playing very good, but there's something about Banjo and these dark red percents on Sheik that I just don't like. Okay, there it is. Take us to game 5, please. Please take us to game 5.
And those jab one into down tilts, can be true at certain percents, but it is about like a frame 1 link, so they're pretty difficult. It is a little easier when you get an anti-air jab, like something like, it still was grounded, but just kind of that drag back into that tipper down tilt, which is the perfect sweet spot. So again, Webb, very, very proficient. These Sheik combos, especially these like jab ones into the down tilt, very much so on the harder side.
That's right. Yeah, it's not as easy as it might look. I don't think it looks easy at all. But,
this character, Sheik, is a very, very execution-heavy character. Is this character really broken? Yes, but there is a lot of room for mistakes.
And I think what happens once those mistakes are shown is what really kind of hurts Sheik. Because certain characters, not quite as quick as her, can make some mistakes but be perfectly okay. Take a little percent here and there, but percentage is so detrimental to Sheik. Like, it's not even funny.
Okay, 41% already racked up. Grenade plus the falling air pressures. Love the forward tilt. And again, these back-to-back callouts coming out from Juanpi. Doing a great job here. That's right.
Nice. Great patience there. Going to go for the kill. Yes, trying to spring out of the way. He said, but hold on, player. Let me holler at you. You can't leave just yet. JP just on the money, knowing how Juanpi is trying to WebbJP, knowing how Juanpi, good lord, is trying to jump out of disadvantage back throw. It's still JP versus JP if you think about it, man.
True.
Damn.
Okay, the grenade not quite hitting the mark here. The up smash after the needles. Not going to get that tip or that diamond cutter. That's where the stocks melt early, right?
That's right.
Sour Nair connects here.
Nice.
Forward air on block. Not going to get shield grab, though.
No, you don't want. I don't know if you want to play that game. That's -6, I'm pretty sure. You might want to respect forward air a little bit, all right?
Put some respect on Banjo's name.
Man, somebody has to do it because the community sure ain't doing it. But I'm a Juanpi fan after this, no matter how it goes. But I also love whatever WebbJP is bringing to the table here, too. There's the back air. Of course, caught in the corner. Oh, nice. Got the ledge trump, but the grenade messed it up. Had the needles on the deck, too. I almost felt like they should have went for the needle instead. Up air's going to do it, though.
And Banjo getting hit into the sky. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, man. Okay, but the down tilt does connect here, trying to get the Freegal Blaster set up with the grenade as well. Where's the forward air? When is it coming? That's the big question here for Webb to hold on to these stocks. Webb's still sitting at a decently healthy percent, the 109. Fair right at the edge will do the trick, but the up smash, and that is going to be that 50-50. Are you going to go for the instant mash out? Because if you go for the instant mash out, then Banjo can go for that up tilt, right? But if you stay in the ground too long, Banjo can just rip the up smash, and the multi-hit will take you out of that grounded animation. Great job coming out from Juanpi.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and again, too, I feel like WebbJP was trying to play one step ahead of the forwarder by going for like Nair out of shield. Like, again, drift back Nair. That leg is long, it's very safe. It lasts a bit of time.
Way.
So, again, you're cooking. Wait a minute, grenade. Nope. DLC, bro. Ugh. Okay, there's the back air.
So
on the corner, needles in hand. Here's the acupuncture, but nothing off the bouncing fish.
Man, how much damage did WebbJP get off of this sequence right now? Amazing string of advantage state. No double jump. The direct or the neutral air dodge going to get back on to stage here. And there's a lot of work in terms of percentages here for Banjo to catch up on.
That's right. Ugh. There we go. Juanpi struggling right now. I think this is a part of the matchup where WebbJP can really play to the weaknesses of Banjo. Again, how you decide to recover on stage. If the recovery system is done properly, Banjo theoretically can recover from crazy distances. They can spend all day off stage if they really wanted to, until you run into people like Sheik.
And this is game 5, all right? So this is the last 5 Wonder Wings for this set. Okay, trying to get the up air strings, trying to get the stock count even here, but Juanpi's gonna have to rack up some damage and get the second stock for, you know, you're able to even work on this final stock here for WebbJP the whole time. Webb is gonna try to rack up as much damage as possible, disengaging, bring out the needles.
That's right, it's needle time. It's time for the acupuncture. Okay, it's looking good right now. Grenades and the eggs getting it done. Trying to play the long game. This is good. You toss out the egg, or excuse me, not the egg, you toss out the grenade. It takes a while to explode. It's going to force WebbJP to move out of the corner and maybe back towards you a little bit. And we can try to meet WebbJP in the middle of the stage.
Well, not going to convert fully off the Freegal Blaster, not going into the aerial. Oh, tries to get the reset. Jabs coming through. Forwarder not connecting. Honestly, WebbJP doing a really good job of not getting connected by these forwarders for the stock.
Yeah. I mean, look, he said, I'm pitching a tent, okay? You already know it's time to camp, and I'm kind of here for it, bro. Because this ain't the bad camp. This is like Childish Gambino camp. Like this the good camp. Oh. This the good camp. Whoa.
Webb doing such a phenomenal job of adjusting to this Banjo. Juanpi doing an incredible job getting to this point, bringing WebbJP to a game 5. But again, just those forward airs, right? WebbJP even coming through at the very end, getting a parry and a very optimal punish at the very end. The parry into the forward smash right at the edge. That forward smash, very similar to up smash, going to be so powerful, but going to be more powerful in that horizontal realm, right?
Yes, no doubt about it, man. Double parry at the end to wrap this set up. I think it's just a message well sent. It took me a while to figure out what Banjo bringing to the table, you know, how to work around the neutral, namely the aerials. We talked about it coming into this match, how important back air and especially forwarder is versus Sheik. There's going to be times where we're towards center stage. She's going to feel like she can jump from one platform to the other,
right.
Put either Nair out, fast startup, I guess, in Banjo's toolkit, I guess. And then, you know, you have forwarder as well, too. Nice trade. If it hits shield, it's safe-ish, especially for somebody like Sheik. So